How's it going, everyone? I'm Walt the Film Hermit, and today we're going to go through my Walt Disney Studios 4K collection. If you like my videos, please, if you can like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel so much. Again, with the comments, if you guys can just leave a comment, that really helps the channel so much. It's something the channel's struggling on. Thank you so much for everyone that already has subscribed and has been viewing and commenting on my videos. So, I'm going to do this similar to how I did the Paramount videos, where I'm going to go through my collection in sections. And as I announced earlier, this is my Pixar month. So the Pixar movies are going to be in their own video. So this is just going to be the Walt Disney regular animated films. And only the ones that are available in 4K. So basically movies like Lion King, Mulan, straight animated features that are not part of Pixar. So there's some really nice steelbooks in this collection. Also, when it comes to Disney, I went over it. About like 99% of the movies that I have from Disney are all steelbooks. So this is pretty much an entire steelbook collection. And then when it comes to the Star Wars films, since my last month was the Star Wars theme month, I'm not going to go through any Disney steelbooks that are native to the UK and I imported. It's weird. Disney has a weird thing that I just started to figure out. If they don't release the movie in steelbook here, they release it in the UK. But except for Ron's Gone Wrong. That's one of the ones I don't have. I've never seen that animated film. It got a release here in America, but did not get a 4K release in the UK in steelbook or in regular packaging. So I don't know what's going on with Disney. The other reason I wanted to do Disney now is I have pretty much all of their titles except for maybe a handful, like 4. And the only reason that happened is just because I'm a big Star Wars fan, a big Marvel fan, and I like Pixar. Once you get all those, you pretty much have the entire collection, give or take a few other titles. So a lot of people don't like Disney just because they're not really big fans of physical media anymore. They're switching everything to Disney Plus. So I may be buying less Disney titles as the future goes on. I take it by a case-by-case basis. And then now it's weird because they bought 20th Century Fox. And they seem to be doing a 20th Century Fox catalog title like once a year. So usually I'm going to get that title. So it's weird. So I figure we'll go through the collection now. So again, this is going to be for the Walt Disney animation films that are available in 4K. Not all the films are available, just certain movies are available. They decided to mostly go with titles that either there was a live action adaptation coming out in theaters or they're planning one. So it's weird which ones they chose. So the first one I'm going to choose is a beautiful steelbook. And I took them out of the plastic protections for now, even though I hate doing that because I don't want them to get scratched or scuffed. I rarely easily stack them carefully to make sure that they wouldn't scratch. And because of the gloss paint they use in all these, they started to slide and fall. And I was panicked. Because as you see, these are some of the best steelbooks in my collection. So this is the Little Mermaid. This is a really, really cool design. And believe it or not, this design was actually painted and drawn by Paige O'Hara, who was the voice of Belle in Beauty and the Beast. So I just thought that was an interesting fact. And if you look at the back here, if I can get this out of the glare, she signed it. So I'm not going to open these up because the discs are going to get in the way of seeing the artwork, and I only got 2 hands holding the disc and everything. So if there is a steelbook here you want to see the inside of, let me know, and I can always do a separate short video for that. But I'm just going to mostly show you the back and the front. So one thing I love about the steelbook is the art is really nice on it, and it's got debossing in the title, which is something that Disney has been not doing a lot of because it costs more. And I think they've been cutting the budgets to their home video department, which is very, very unfortunate. The last one that I remember that had it, ShangChi had it. And that was the first Marvel steelbook that had embossing, debossing in a while. We'll do a separate video on the Marvel steelbooks. There's a lot of those. I might have to do 2 videos on that. So that is Little Mermaid. Okay, I'm going to put this someplace where it is nice and safe. All right. So I'm breaking my rule a little bit because this is one of the steelbooks I did import from the UK, The Lion King. It's the same exact steelbook we got here. I don't remember why I imported it. Maybe there was trouble finding it here, but I saw it was the same one I imported it. This one's okay. The only thing I don't like about this one is it doesn't have the title on here. About a year or two before this Steelbook came out, they did a Blu-ray Steelbook for The Lion King, which I think is actually better than this one because it actually has the title on it. I don't know why they did that. It's like random when Disney decides, we don't need the title, we'll just put the characters on there. And then this is the back. All right. Got The Lion King out of the way. And this one is Raya the Last Dragon. Again, no title, but it's a beautiful Steelbook. Let me get a little closer to the camera without the glare. When I go to stores and I see the slipcover for this, I'm like, that's a beautiful slipcover. Why didn't I get it? Because I forgot how beautiful this front cover is. And then you got a simple design in the back. But for not having the title, I think that's a beautiful. I didn't really like this movie too. I think this one premiered on Disney Plus. And actually, did I watch this on Disney Plus? I don't think I did. I think I waited for the disc because I was really stubborn about it. But it did premiere on Disney Plus because it came out during the pandemic. All right, I'm going to set that gently right here. And then one of my favorites from when I was a kid. This was kind of a cheat. This one is live action and animation, so I just threw it in the animation pile. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now, the slipcover for this one is gone. This was a very popular title when it came out. People were really surprised because they didn't think we were going to get any more catalog titles from Disney, and then they just snuck this out, and everyone was like, we'll take it. So I was like, I'll grab the Steelbook because it's a classic, and I know it'll sell out. And I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't checked in a while. Here's the back. I think the design is pretty good. The slipcover is really nice too. This was a hard choice, but usually with Disney, if there's a Steelbook, I go with the Steelbook. And let's see, I'm trying to be really gentle with these. So this one's a real nice one. Moana, love that Steelbook. Great art on there. And again, we have a title and it's debossed. Another nice thing with this one too, they put some debossing on the back too, in this symbol. They made a really nice 3D and regular Blu-ray Steelbook for when this film first came out. Have that one as well, but that's in my 3D pile, so. Interesting thing about this movie, when the 3D Steelbook came out, I ended up not picking it up for some reason because of the price, or I think I was having trouble with the website. And I got the Blu-ray one, and it had a DVD in there. And then later, when I finally got the 3D edition of Moana, I just took the DVD out and I put it in that Steelbook and just made it simple. So sometimes you just gotta do that. All right, set it down nice and gently. And then we got Tonto. So this one I just got this year. This would have been nice to have some embossing, but it's still a nice design. I did an unboxing video on this one already when I first got it. So if you want to see closer what it looks like, you can go to that video. I think I got like 5 views. There's the back. This is a very, very beautiful movie. I only watched it one time, and I was tempted to kind of watch it again, not very recently. All right, I'm going to grab a couple at a time so I don't have to lean down as much. This is WreckIt Ralph. That was a nice design. It doesn't have a title on here, but it does have some embossing and debossing the character. And they did it on the back as well. This is embossed and debossed, and so is this the arcade coin insert. That's a nice design there. They do some good work over at Disney when it comes to Steelbooks. I think if it wasn't for the fact that their budget is being cut, they would continue to do the work they've been doing over the years. But then they sneak out a ShangChi. A lot of people said they didn't like ShangChi because it just had the character on the front of it, but just that embossing they did with the title was just perfect. It was beautiful. So we'll go over that when we have our Marvel video. Princess and the Frog. I still haven't seen this movie. I need to watch it, but they came out with a 4K. And also, when I picked up a lot of these, like I mentioned when I did my Pixar announcement video, I got a lot of these on sale because they didn't sell very well at first, and some of them are still available on Best Buy's website. So when they went on sale, they were really cheap. There was one Disney Steelbook, it wasn't a 4K one. It was like $5. They just wanted to get rid of it, and then they still have, I think it was Wrinkle in Time. It was like $5, and I'm like, this is not a great movie, but for $5, I'll get the Steelbook. So there you go. And then there's the back. I gotta check that one out. I believe this is the last hand-drawn animated film that Disney made. So I'll be curious to see that. All right, I'm gonna grab 3 at a time now because I don't want to keep leaning over. But I want to keep these nice and unscratched. Big Hero 6. I got the Target Steelbook when this one first came out, but then this is a 4K Steelbook, and since it was on sale and I was getting all of them, I got the 4K. This is a cute movie. There you go. And yes, I do know all these are on Disney Plus, but given the choice, I usually tend to want to watch a physical copy over a stream, except for the case of the Marvels, which I'll go over when I do the Marvel video. And also the sequel to WreckIt Ralph, Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's okay. It's got the title on there, no embossing, no debossing. This is one of the more recent ones, so, you know, they didn't really do as well as they normally do. And Tangled. This one came out around the same time, but this Tangled Steelbook is nice. The regular Blu-ray 3D one was nice too, but this is really nice. And this one, I gotta open up because you gotta see what they did. So, you got the hair here. And the picture in their hair goes from the back to the front. Really nice work there. And of course, they decided this film deserved to have the title debossed on the front. Really beautiful. I don't know if these are still available, but most likely not. And we have the first Frozen movie. I believe they still have these in stock. Frozen sold really well on home video when it first came out. We didn't get a Steelbook in the United States because when it came out originally, it was just a Blu-ray release. They did release this Steelbook over in the UK. They sold out completely. And this Steelbook, the Blu-ray one, was selling for like hundreds of dollars. But this one at Best Buy, it's $35. And it's the exact same Steelbook. So, I don't know. The only difference is like on the spine here, it says that it's a 4K one instead. And of course, all these Steelbooks decided to fall. So I recommend don't stack these because the gloss paint won't allow them to really settle very well. And if you don't want them to fall because you don't want them to scratch. So when the video is over, I'm going to gently put these back in the protective casing. And I'm going to remember to put the protective casing that I use here in the description. All right, so I'm going to stack this someplace else where it's not going to fall and slip. And I'll grab all these 3 together so nothing else is going to fall over. So we got Frozen 2. Oh, I forgot to mention the title on both Steelbooks, they're debossed. So, wasn't crazy about the story in this movie, but the animation was so beautiful. I saw it in the theater and I just couldn't stop looking at it. They did such a great job on the animation in this film. I don't even remember what the story was. There's that. And I'm going to gently put that here. And last 2. Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely beautiful design. Beautiful. And Zootopia. It's an okay design. Would have liked some, the title's there, would have liked some embossing, debossing. Zootropolis is the title that they gave it in the UK. So if you got a UK Steelbook, it says Zootropolis instead, which is like, I don't like when they change titles. I think over there they had to change it because there's an actual place called Zootopia, and for Disney had to change the title in the movie. There's the back of it. This movie I really like. This is actually one of the better animated films they've done in the last few years. Okay, so I'm going to gently put these Steelbooks away. Oh, last thing, 2 more. These are sealed. I haven't opened them yet. This one, of course, my favorite animated film from Disney, Aladdin. I got this the day it came out. I opened it and it didn't have a digital code. Something was wrong with it. Something was missing. So then I took it back to Best Buy. They gave me a sealed one, and since I watched it already, I never opened it up again. I kept this in the plastic protector just because since it has lost plastic on it, it's still going to have a glare. So, and the other one, the animated Mulan, I just didn't get around to open it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it though. I don't know if I've seen Mulan because I wouldn't have watched it on Disney Plus. I know. Well, I'll have to open it one day and give it a view. I'm one of the few that actually liked the live action one. I thought it was okay. I I didn't understand all the hate online. So now I'm finished. I'm gonna put these steelbooks very carefully back in their protectors. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel so much. And again, in the comments, if there's a certain steelbook that you want me to get a closer look at, let me know. I can do a separate short video and do a close-up and open up the steelbook. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.